This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
When we now come about program, you so Andy Kerm say yeah. Okay. The uncle Asi. What we nama here liver salt na hold on be brave. Who have been in the yes.
No, you know,
the holidays here. Yes, sir. One now decided as
me and decided. Me and decided. Me bottom there. Me and decided through and flow. Football na. Say gala na.
Sure.
Oko now bar insanity.
I see. Nunti no one minam. Gala.
Man, in after.
I don't can't have his own cousin. Say gala didn't do.
They me change me nyamre. Me bottom there. Say when you bottom nyanka ma what me nka wonche.
They be as well okay.
It's so. Many other
now we shall gala to one minute.
Mancata na me gala.
Zakabi.
Gala no doso. Me free her, na me kwa. Me free her na me kwa intimi na time. I'm fan chile. I'm fan chile. Sanity. I don't know if you conference one. Okay. I don't know if you know where
all right, here is a room cry.
To do and so crowd Dawson.
A Dawson is the man you know mapa among them who are passing.
Gina,
yes, 4-2-2-2.
Oh, no,
all players and the coaches in the air bought Ravnani Kachisa. Say, Omun nim the opposite.
Nanonamic is a Yawadanamic, Gina. A system which is very uncommon in recent times.
Yeah.
A Nipa Mekaeso used to hear famously was way back in 1970 World Cup. Abraham coach a friend of Mario Zagallo, no coach the Brazilian national team. On one side, Brazil the band in 1998 World Cup. On I used to that particular system. It is called the Brazilian box. Obit me a friend the magic quadrilateral. Obit me a friend the magic rectangle. Obit me a friend the magic box. Sani a friend.
Wow.
And again, so what shall Thomas Tuchel days at PSG at the point no used to have same formation. In 2016 Olympic Games, so here Brazil team now on the share Germany on penalty GNA. Sergio Mikoli was the coach, and it was that same plan, the 4-2-2-2. Now, variation in what you know, it can be 4-4-2 diamond, it can be 4-2-4. It is variation no ever. It is system and not very common in English soil because England for no, they are known for their usual 4-4-2 formation, typical with play, and then a 4-3-3 another bit dominating in recent times. In the presence of Pep Guardiola and in the era of introducing the philosophical coaches na 4-3-3 na also. And again, the 4-2-3-1 are very common. And let's not forget, some of the coaches have established the 3-back system. Until from Nuno Espirito Santo the BBC Wolves and there, omo 3-back na kaho and one omabo. So we share Juma Grand Porter here in the last season the BBC ne. No, be himself after the exit of Abranti a friend Ben White no. In Kobe changing the 3-back system no, but maintaining the 3-back. Mikel Arteta by why on and off and now was sticking to the 4-back after I was starting with the 3-back system. Pep Guardiola by no Yebi was sticking to the 4-back now. Antonio Conte is back to the foot and Jose Essa no I'm maintaining. Conte have been maintaining the 3-back plan and Chelsea now has also maintained the 3-back after the exit of Conte. Different coaches by. Inti formation that's something from the Ferguson 4-4-2 with Andy Kerm White Arsene Wenger, Dennis Beckham and Thierry Henry Daniels. Assistant Eddie Ababi si there. Inti the Ralph Rangnick ne buy no on also general the other buy no. Ye mo bi anti na ya kan wa ha chim. So penny no coach Manchester United. No Manchester United ye team a bibia wo hu bia ye news. And then I make catch our Asema United is second BP who PI news. It is the reason why teams have produced better players, but day in day out, and I say about Paul is, about Paul schools, about Ro Ferdinand. But any similar players or my produce any great players or man you but you don't hear these players talking and only loud like the Manchester United faithful. In general, opening the audio banner, and work it. But the reality is that. Baby, I'm in Man United for 1 year again. So we your coach now be coaching Man United. Now Benya general games. No, the first game was against Crystal Palace. Obo Burnley, Obo Norwich, and Obo Newcastle, and Obo Wolves. In 2 games, a game is averagely you expect any United coach be appointed on so be perform with these features. Compare him to Antonio Conte. Compare him to other coaches I appointed on. Now check the United features. No, who team a friend Norwich omo da say ho, Newcastle da say ho, Burnley any Rubia. Wolverhampton they've been just been super in some of the games, but young no lose. Into what them against Manchester City. She almost against Liverpool. What them against Chelsea. Into almost Boma United Coco. But United end me and Liverpool. And my car say no. So she team my friend Ufsa. You know show team no. Talk about their midfield. Omo Nelson Semedo call Barcelona want me live up to expectation. Omo Fernando Macal, who was part of the Lyon team that eliminated Manchester City in the Champions League Portugal. They have one of the most sought after midfielders in European football in Robin Evers. And João Moutinho is a world class midfielder. The only problem on Yano we are seeing now is from Monaco to Wolves. One choose two clubs and the engines are hard in football. But so she players here so almost here did you almost or chain class. And then against Matic, against Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes, he showed his quality. The João Moutinho the ball and all but near being a Bruno Fernandes ball. But the moment Bruno Fernandes stepped foot Old Trafford no on so about but in terms of the technical quality of the players, João Moutinho is far ahead of Abrante Afeno, Bruno Fernandes. In the general, and 4-2-2-2 in Kwanema United and winning. There are games you don't need tactics to win. There are games you don't only set up to win. Games your quality on the field of play should win you those games. And let's not forget, Man United, their best player this is David Ye, but under coach here Ohoy. Every day, every match this year is the best player. Yeah. And only prove Man United for an hour. Yes. You know, coach no fan he's not a top class manager. He's not an elite manager. So what do you expect? A United no band will be a son so he's not Thomas Tuchel, he's not York Haynes, he's not my Hayfield, he's not Jogging Club. He doesn't come close to any of them. They were in the football and so I didn't Toto Cup. And on the Shaka for Copa semi-finals of the Champions League in 2011. And on my RB Leipzig identity. That's all. He is not one of the greatest German trainers. He is not Beckenbauer, he's not Jabdewell, and he's not close to any of the coaches Amabonidin. In 2 year United fan, I agree said Newcastle money Burnley Mudia or Fem. But you know, coach now my fan on a world class coach. And I'm saying that when you have Cavani, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood, and these players against Wolverhampton, you know, so tactics the players must deliver on the field of play.
The latest one of the other way Rooney. I say he fears United will get punished by better teams.
You know, yeah. they've been
Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, etc.
No, yes. Before Raf, they've always been punished by better teams. Manchester City Momo 2. Liverpool Momo 5. What again do you expect? And again, there was no progression. There was no promise. Who's a United team? They've been static, they've been stagnant, and it doesn't move. Into coach now more far no there. Now more expect to be bad, you know. So offer coach now would you do? Will you give him 6 months? What do you Messiah? So offer coach. What you offer Carlo Ancelotti or 6 months anymore? Can you go in for jogging clubs? Pep Guardiola? So 6 months anymore? No. These are top-notch managers. Into opening also Osasan and Sano Kakra. I don't think the 4-2-2-2 is the only problem. I think he must push certain players and he must take bold decisions. Yeah. You don't play against Wolverhampton and play Matic and then Scott McTominay. Your midfield will be static. Into opening also taking certain bold decisions. Now the tactical prowess need to bear. No more be who say he's a German trainer and the Nipa Bibri Air he is the father of changing person. We don't see the counter person, the rapidity in the Manchester United games.
Young other clubs muka crab in every stories I call Sukakra when I Ivrio.
Romelu Lukaku. Yeah. Since they do not know now who are passes. Tim Howard say so Thomas Tuchel Newcastle and benching against Liverpool. Yeah. You know, there are two types.
I watch him. I'm going to bench.
So it was a big game. Yeah. And Lukaku a big player.
Yeah. Not just before a big game. That's how they never out. Yeah.
Two coaches in the area say there are coaches who feels players are the embodiment of football. Born now you're born. A players on the chili be our park and so. A typical example is Carlo Ancelotti. Or no, he believes players in the money Ancelotti. And need you kusunya And then the ball no boy and Arrigo Saki no and a man here a coach. He feels players need deliver on the field of player. And a Bema ono Carlo Ancelotti to be abonidi. Into half time and check Carlo Ancelotti teams from AC Milan, or called Juventus, Chelsea, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. The teams are the players' names rose all the tongue of everybody. Of a galaxy of stars. From Andrew Pello to Kaka, you clearly draw lines. No? From Gary Bale to Cristiano Ronaldo, you can draw the lines. From Cavani to Zlatan Ibrahimovic at PSG, clearly you can draw the line. From Zinedine Zidane to Filippo Inzaghi, Juventus, clearly you can Ancelotti in Jumbedi. Into upper players with names. And they were trying Hazard about back about the Real Madrid team. No? Look at what the channel we see he's on his way out. Toni Kroos, they are back to the food. That is Carlo Ancelotti. Into ono, say play against him who cry, he will allow him to play.
Okay.
Or no, Pep Guardiola feels say no. Maybe the philosophy now. In Barcelona, I was able to sack Samuel Eto'o. I was able to sack Deco. Me sack Mark Van Bommel. Me sack the role Ronaldinho. And it is my Manchester City now also your Sergio Aguero now be in discipline. I'll bench you. That is Pep. Pep Guardiola. No. Thomas Tuchel believe we say our coaching Neymar, our coaching Kylian Mbappe. This guy gave him results on the field of play. Until you Romelu Lukaku, you are not Neymar. Someone was earlier or bench. That is him. Ferguson feels he was the embodiment of the Manchester United team. Oh yeah, Rangnick, oh yeah, Beckham, oh yeah, Recanto no wine. And you know Ferguson. He's the face of Manchester United. Say, oh, Monday morning is now here in discipline or bench. Till date, Obiani will take Ferguson Tom, David Beckham, Edmund Real Madrid because he had a perfect replacement in Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, some coaches in India. The coaches go on mobile say, and you meme na me team near team. Inti se wouldn't say and Thomas Tuchel eventually benched Romelu Lukaku after 2 goals down. He came back strongly. But coach Binsu believe say, oh yeah, Romario, we are in discipline. But Obama results or park and so. Yeah. That is why Mario will allow Ronaldo so on clap. The next day, Ronaldo will play against Holland and Obia Frank de Bois Muntimate, they just start Muntimate tackling or park and so. Coach Bidiano. It is the reason why Papa Combetan and catch a clap. But he was the first better in coach no coach never allow because when you saw man club results or here or park no the man coach is Bidiano. But Thomas Tuchel, Pep Guardiola, they force you are Romelu Lukaku, they've coached better player than you. Yeah, man, more actually. That is him. And Tim Coward can disagree. But you know, maybe your coach now maybe Lukaku.
There's only Tuchel, ne Ferguson, no, we are wine.
No, you know, I belong to the group. Me believe we say players
more results.
Lukaku.
Me by say player beat is a top player bisa or ye Nemo Hussein bisa. Who games are more results we are. That they will be Arinaka. Any
Lukaku. If it is Neymar, I will start him. If it is Messi, I will start him. But it is not Lukaku. It is Lewandowski, I will start him. If it is Kylian Mbappe, I will start him. If it's Salah, I will start him. If it is Mane, I will start him. If it's Toni Kroos,
Lukaku near key or Chelsea.
No, I agree. 828 minutes, he has given them 5 goals. But the reality is that Oka have pivotal and important players like Mendy, Kovacic, Kante, Thiago Silva, Mason Mount, Ayediama Chelsea in the last 2 seasons. It is not Romelu Lukaku.
Wow. Nansem na koka any time and so.
Okay, you know, Lukaku any case. Lukaku only case. I agree. Say a part of the world na there. Sanse be say
unti happy you are.
What's it?
So many happy you are.
Lukaku only case. The entire be baby change into only case. You know one. So you player na uchu su club. Ghanaian players no mu team omunti one. Check your style of play. Who as a player? Check your technical quality. Check your profile as a player. Check your coach now. Okwako Juma or in Saseno. And again, check your team now. Okwako Siakan. Not all players can play for Barcelona. Not all players can play for Chelsea. Not all players can play for Real Madrid. Real Madrid. O fair smart. Ni akobo tete ni bidin. See na. Openibia ni efeno. Ferres Puskas. O strike and in Bruno. That is Madrid. Chelsea obey a coach. No one know to Jose Mourinho. And the Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. Any coach that will come to United, the measurement rod will be Ferguson. Arsenal, it will be Arsene Wenger. Until Romelu Lukaku say, Neninye, style of play na coach ne bon umpe. And if you watch Lukaku, he has always flourished under typical counter-attacking coaches. Omombo direct, omombo bo ni tumrika, enye yen circulate, yen turn, yen twist, yen maintain possession, yen more in precision. No. Into Belgium national team no. From as a vessel to Kevin De Bruyne and direct to Romelu Lukaku. Into game direct one nam intenten one ane ko denim. Obia
tise Conte.
Tise ko me wie Roberto Martinez.
Yeah.
That is to want Lukaku bo under Belgium na de bia o shego na oti Lukaku nya dia. He flourished under that particular system. He failed at Manchester United, went to Inter Milan, flourished under the same a certain many that who played that same system. Until Lukaku both season you in the best player of the Italian Serie A. Check Conte. From Stefan de Vrij, Nababedu Avan Perisic, Nicola Barella, Gabladini, straight away to Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez. Near share. Until Roberto Mancini ni Conte the near Bako. But at Chelsea, it is the same three back of Belgium. Of the Red Devils, it is the same three back of the Nerazzurris of Inter Milan. But at Chelsea, they circulate. At Chelsea, they maintain possession. At Chelsea, they board up with patience and calmness. Into difference no dorsal. Into Romelu Lukaku, but Chelsea, no one himself opening a friend of Thomas Tuchel on the ball, or pass it, or Tony Boise, and turn on the ball knuckle. Now, on him say, on your beer or Boba Aqua, na bone or Boba Akum, you and son about do anymore. And Lukaku was a professional player. Who has worked under all these men, they should know this. In Tienawaba, that's a near man fire, for me, if you played 828 minutes, now share 5 goals, you've not been bad in the EPL. For me, the interview was unnecessary, it was irrelevant. It be more say, or repair the relationship on the fans of Inter Milan. Fine, but you know, and the baby who see a kind of Chelsea. Secretary, the Befano. That been a chance this is can be phobia, and for me, he hasn't been bad on the phone.
We are told this is only Tuchel and your positive talks against Tottenham ground with Master Tino.
But you know, I also heard they say Abramovich and Graf Nokia. That's a punishment be a coach in the Belgium be there in full support.
Okay.
The coach can decide say, oh, Lukaku is his boy or their channel on money games.
All right.
So be it. But I feel Lukaku was also in the Basaka because no Orban. No, the new Chelsea played differently from Roberto Martinez and then Antonio
Martin Samuel Asimbia, chief sports writer. Or say Chelsea will be mad to back Romelu Lukaku over Thomas Tuchel. Man City are 10 points clear because they let Pep Guardiola manage, even though it meant rejecting Cristiano Ronaldo.
I agree.
The time bia na ese team no o back coach no
anytime bia you know we are talking about
na man kasa agree
oh that may come as
that's my Samuel Okano no Chelsea will be mad to back Romelu Lukaku.
So in this context he's talking about Chelsea and I was say time bia na baby in Pep he has given them identity Odomako Champions League final he has monopolized the EPL. That is Pep and the EPL na done Bundesliga until that is Pep.
Okay.
Thomas Tuchel, from 2012, the Chelsea Champions League, you know, from nowhere, Wabo final about with Galaxy of Stars in PSG. Chelsea man Juma, and you know, within a short time, he has given Chelsea an identity, and they will be about Chelsea. In as much as I said, Manchester City are trim 11 points. You know, the fact of the matter is that they are still the European champions, and you know, in that group over the second, they gave Juventus by 4-0. Whether you like it or not, they are one of the favorites in the Champions League.
Okay.
It is general. Coach, you do with your man. Abramovich, 8 years, for coaches on board him with Thomas Tuchel, Felipao, Gusidink, who else? Sa football winner and Abramovich, but when you coach, our man is a good football and some man results, and some man the Champions League. What do you expect? And the coach is better than how Thomas Tuchel. So obviously, Romelu Lukaku penalty now said in the Super Cup, no Chelsea for Grand Fan Chelsea be seen there. It is still fresh in the memories of the Chelsea supporters. It is general. At this point, you tend to agree with Martin Samuel say you come back and you coach your friend Thomas Tuchel over Romelu Lukaku.
Right, says ni bikra Ed Digi Tuchel from Mainz, Dortmund. Say or the top stars, almost any problems.
Yes.
So what
Kylian
can I,
Mbappe,
yes,
Kylian Mbappe,
yes.
Onya with Hans Joachim Waski, Michael Zorc, or Dortmund, and Obabinya Romelu Lukaku. But you know,
To meet yet, shut up, come on.
yes, no, so dear, no.
Yeah.
But you know,
It
it is very normal. So, you know, bench, no, Senkolusu, I think, could be a bonnet.
Okay.
But after 2 goals down, he came back strongly and equalized. For me, I'll give it to Thomas Tuchel.
Okay. Quickly, we share a na friend saying Liverpool, Chelsea,
Game, no.
no.
You know, it was a game of 2 halves, and I feel that Liverpool almost started so well, and almost came back strongly. But in the last few games, almost defense has been in shambles. Almost for the team sustaining from with the form of Mo Salah, you expect them to perform better. But within a short time, Chelsea there. Almost very inconsistent at home in recent time. Check home games, no. Almost shene, no more draw, no more concede. The only problem is that first, not Chelsea and concede, but in the last few games, every game Chelsea concede. Even against Brighton, Neil Mape and Leandro Trossard cry more that particular day, but Chelsea concede. So Chelsea was expected to concede this particular game, but after 2 goals from Liverpool, now me expected Chelsea be back. But you know, Chelsea put in a fight. They fought so hard. And how much they say, in as much as Manchester City etimi achimuno, the bragging right in there. First one they played against Liverpool, 10 against Liverpool and Timmy and Shomu. And this is the right time for them to redeem their image at their own backyard. Okay. And they give you Thomas Tuchel and his players, Christian Pulisic and all those guys who are moving back. Ebenya that equalizer.
Okay. Man City is a league, you know.
Mekane last week. Mekane, it was the last 2 weeks now.
More results, no. And conforso results,
you know, the big teams no more compete, you know. Tottenham beko Etihad, Man United beko Etihad, Liverpool beko Etihad, Chelsea will go to Etihad. Arsenal for say the almost bomb home. But in the last few minutes, Pep Guardiola said 10 against 11, you know. Say nyabanko dia. Obenya results against you. Okay. You know, I'm kind of last week. So I'm the league, you know. And as I said, Gabriel Abon La Hole the last time. You know, I was saying Manchester City had done EP on the Bundesliga. And now Manchester United, Man City are 22 points. Wow. And them Chelsea 11, Liverpool 12. Do you expect this team to catch up? Pep Guardiola only ride Mahrez and ever AFCON. Liverpool will lose money. And then Mo Salah, Chelsea will lose Edouard Mendy. You know, what do you expect? It is Pep Guardiola. The Guardiola Simo is all over the place.
Okay, Emrano kwa ana echo